Hey, yo, New Era, run that. Heavy hitter DJ New Era, New Era TV, another edition. I am here today with, how should I say this? YouTube.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Hold on, let's rephrase that.
Wait, are we live right now?
We're live right now.
Oh, what's up, guys?
So she said she's a bad bitch, right?
Oh, no, I never said that.
Okay, so how about you introduce yourself?
Okay, so what's up? I'm Jessy Taylor, a.k.a. Jessy Taylor, a.k.a. Jessica Andolino, the government name.
Oh, my goodness.
Hold
up.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do music. I've been doing music since like literally 4th grade. I was on Dr. Phil. What else? Oh, I do funny videos on Instagram. I'm also like I'll say successful YouTuber because now I'm
successful.
Because now I'm getting a check. Once you
so
start
you get paid?
Hold on,
you getting a check from YouTube now?
Every month, yes.
Really?
And it's helped me pay for bills, like obviously. So yeah, and then I'm kind of like I go viral.
Jessy Taylor is here, people. She's here in Birmingham, Alabama.
I flew into ATL.
ATL.
So there with Lil Esco,
Okay.
I'm a
Yo, she plugged in. She plugged in, people. She's plugged in, and she's here now. So it's an honor to have you here. What's up?
What's up? You tell me.
Yo, look, man. I'm here. I was waiting on you.
I took forever.
Y'all, she didn't know it was a time zone difference, yo. That's how I can tell. She be moving, yo. She's on the West Coast. She's in Florida.
Now I'm in Florida.
Now you're in Florida. I looked at one of your videos, and I did my research, right?
Right.
And something stood out to me.
What is it?
One of your fans, you said, thank you to one of my fans for getting me into Walt Disney World, something like that.
Oh, yeah. So
how does that work?
So basically, this guy, whatever, he like hit me up in the DMs. I never respond to like a lot of these guys.
Oh, snap.
So he hit my DMs. I was like, what's up? Like, if you want to talk to me, like, you got to pay. I said, I don't talk to anybody for free. So then he said, all right. He said, well, he said he'll give me a Walt Disney World pass in California. And at the time I was living there for 2 years. So I was like, this is like a month ago. I just now moved to Florida. So I was like, okay, like I'm not doing anything today. I'm just going to go to Disney and vlog. So I went to Disney. I did my YouTube thing. And I was there by myself. I was chilling. I ate like, what's it called? Bagnettes.
I've never been. I've never been.
No, it's the Louisiana dessert, like bagnettes. They had that at Disney. That was fire.
So what's the average day like for you though?
Crazy.
It sounds like it's fun, man.
I mean, honestly, like I'm blessed, but I manifested like I'm not an industry plant, anything. Like this is me 100%. Right. So I manifested my destiny. I always talked about this. I put in the hard work. I put in the money. I was a stripper. I still am a stripper once a week, but like. Now
Nothing
it's
wrong
once
with
a
that.
week.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now it's once a week. Before it was every single day.
Oh,
doing stuff I don't want to do to get to where I'm at now.
Got you.
So this is this is like literally just hard work from ground up. My family's not in the industry. We don't know anybody. They regulars. So I'm not plugged in with. I am plugged in with people. I'm saying I'm not plugged into like an industry plant. Like I'm not signed to like a label or anything. I don't got people pushing me. This is all me. This is hard work. This is YouTube. This is every day. This is like
so what made you want so what made you want to start doing YouTube videos? I mean, what led to that?
So basically, okay, like this sounds funny. Like the first time I ever rapped was 4th grade, and my mom, she put on like an instrumental because I always said I want to be a singer, but I knew I couldn't sing. So I put on an instrumental in 4th grade. And I just started spinning. Like my mom had like a little party with all her friends there, and here I am, like 4th grade, just like rapping in front of everybody. And they're like, oh my God, she's good. So then I just started like literally writing all the time and like doing that, but I never really told anybody about it in high school because I wasn't really focused on that. I would just like, all right, like I want to go to college in high school, but obviously that didn't work out. I was working at McDonald's when I first started doing music.
Really?
I swear. I was working at McDonald's.
Working there, how was it?
They fired me. And I started crying. And then I got a job at Chipotle right after that.
Top 5 right there for me.
I got a job at Chipotle. And then, looking the way I look, I look pretty, I'm kind of thick.
Oh my goodness.
The guys, like I'd always have, there's a lot of Indian people that eat at Chipotle.
Mm-hmm.
So they would come in and they would ask me like bad stuff like, hey, can we meet outside of Chipotle for money? And I was like, I don't do that. I was like 18. I was like, sir, like I've only had sex like once. No, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I don't say that to him, but I only had sex like one time when I was like 18. So I was like I'm not with that at all, you know? Right. So it was just weird for me, like seeing that. And then basically I got fired. So McDonald's, I worked there for 2 or 3 months. I worked at Steak and Shake for about 9 months. Surf Style, a year. Captain's Pizza, like a year or two. That was in 8th grade. So I got my first job in 8th grade, got my first apartment the day I turned 18. I had $5,000 saved. So basically got fired from Chipotle because I guess like, you know, so many people are propositioning me. They're like, yo, this isn't normal. I was like, I can't help how I look. Like right. You're literally given like skin tight polos that you got to wear at Chipotle or skin tight t-shirts that fit my body a type of way. So when they fired me, I was crying and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to be a dancer. Because I was like, I keep getting fired at all these places for my body. I was like, do you know what? F it. I moved to Atlanta, actually. I used to live in Atlanta because I wanted to, like, obviously grow on social media because I was in jail at the time. Okay, so I was at jail. I came out of jail.
Background is serious right now. Serious, like.
This is, okay, so basically.
I hadn't even gotten that far yet.
Okay, so this is what happened. Went to, 18, whatever. Went to community college for a semester in Tallahassee, then went to Mississippi State, dropped out because I couldn't pay it, got arrested, was in jail for a little bit, and then got out of jail, moved back home to Tampa, got a job at McDonald's, got fired from McDonald's for I don't even know what reason. I guess they just didn't like my vibe. Got fired at Chipotle because people thought I was like looking like that. And then I thought about stripping, so I went to a strip club that day that they fired me, and they turned me down the strip club.
Why?
Because they said I was too fat. But I look exactly the same. Because I guess you got to be like 80 pounds to work there. It's this place called Dollhouse in Tampa. And if you're not like a certain weight or certain height, they won't take you. Okay. So I was just like crying. So I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So, and I was like, do you know what? Because when I got out of jail, I had 5,000 followers on 10,000 off Instagram because I had a picture that went viral. It was just like literally like a dumb picture. Like just a bikini picture went viral. So I got out of jail. I found a bikini on the floor. I know this is like very complicated. Got out of jail, found a bikini on the floor. When I got back home from jail, because I was in jail for a minute, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this bikini since like high school. Put it on, went viral. Me and my roommate looking at each other like, what the hell? Is she cool? Shout out to Channing.
So let me ask you this. Cool. So is that what started?
Yeah, because I was in jail and I was, okay, I'm not going to lie. A lot of the stuff that I have at my house, I used to rob people's cars because I was broke and I was working at McDonald's. So what I'm trying to say is I was doing like really bad stuff. I was in jail, in and out of jail. I was robbing people. Like I was doing some real hood shit, you know? Or I don't know if I can say that.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Basically, I had 10,000 followers from that bikini picture, got in the studio, gained another 5,000 followers from doing music because people wasn't rocking with my music. They're listening to my music and making fun of me and sharing it with their friends. Because they're like, oh, they thought I was delusional. Everybody thought I was delusional until I actually like made it. And then people are like, oh my God, like you cool. Like you're the most successful. I just had somebody text me, you're the most successful person out of your high school. Dope, like how did that feel? So, I mean, it went from everybody making fun of me to everybody wanting to be my friend and like praising me.
Karma, man. It always comes back around.
Everybody shit on me because I was in jail. Like, who cares? Everybody gets locked up. Jail just a room. It wasn't scary. Like, I promise.
How much time
I was cool with
do?
everybody in jail. You know what Huddle House is?
Yeah, I know.
Heard of that?
I heard of it.
So the girl I was with in jail, she robbed a Huddle House. So she was in there for 7 months.
7 months for robbing a Huddle House.
And then they gave us corn dogs. And then she took my plate. This is when I was in jail. She took my plate, ate all the corn dogs. Here I am sitting there starving. I got my little pink jumpsuit on, my hair extensions in. They said I didn't have to take out my hair extensions. I literally, bro, it was like out of a movie, bro. My makeup was smeared, bro. I was crying. Bro, they took me out.
Well, so how much time did you do, though? How much time did you do in jail?
Like a day.
Oh, my goodness.
But then I went to the point, so after that, I was getting arrested after that still, but that I didn't get back to jail. So I was just getting like handcuffs and like a police report taken, but I was never like, every time, okay, so I've been to the airport probably like 20 times, and 2 times out of the 20 times I've been to airport jail.
Airport jail? Just because of your background?
Okay, so no, because, you know, people recognize me and then they record me without my permission, and it's to make fun of me. This was like when I was at like 80K. And I said, what's up? You got a problem with me? Like, why are you recording me without my permission?
And this is in the airport?
This is in the airport. And I didn't know she was on the same flight as me. This woman just came up to me randomly and started recording me and laughing at me and making fun of me on her video and trying to go viral because she recognized me. And I said, you need to put that away. And I poured water on her. I was like, and then I like hit her and I was like, you need to get away from me. And then she decided not to press charges because she took the video and tried to make it go viral. And once it went viral, she took it down. So, I mean, people are just weirdos. People do stuff for clout all the time. Like, and then after that, I was just like, I don't know, bro.
Oh
a lot of bad stuff has happened to me.
It seems like it. So
my life is crazy, like crazy. This is like so crazy.
In doing my research on you, I saw where you were on Dr. Phil.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how did that come about?
So the producer, Andrea. Yes, hi Andrea. You probably watching this right now off your fake account. She reached out to me. She said, "Yo, I've been following you for like 4 months and I see your Instagram stories and you always getting into something. You always get in trouble. You always get in fights. You always being so crazy on Instagram." She's like, "Yo, like call me, like let's make this happen. You get on Dr. Phil." So that's kind of how it happened. And then we came up with like a little script and kind of followed it through. But when I got there, I was kind of confused because they said it was scripted, but it was real. Like they're actually trying to help you. But when you actually get there, they make you seem like, okay, like, yeah, I might need a therapist. I go through a lot. But a therapist, they say, is free on the show. So if you were to watch a show, you say, that girl's crazy. Why did she take therapy from them? And then after the show, they bring you backstage and say, like, honey, it's like $100,000 for therapy. So, like, come back when you're, like, successful and use this person for therapy in the future. So they don't actually help you unless you're underage and they send you to the ranch. So if you're underage, they'll send you to the ranch for free.
Wow.
But once you turn 18, you got to pay out of your own pocket. So all they can do is recommend people. They can't give you it for free.
So how was it meeting Dr. Phil?
I mean, he don't like me.
Wow.
He don't like me. Oh, sorry.
So let's talk about some of those celebrities you have actually met that have had an influence in your career.
Honestly, nobody. Like, I mean, they had an influence in my personal life, but not career. Like, they didn't get me any followers. Like,
when you say personal, what do you mean by personal?
Like, personal life, like personal drama.
Drama. So I mean, like, who all have you met?
I met like everybody, honestly.
Really?
But like, I don't post pictures. Like, I've met everybody. We got to understand, like, 90% of the people that you like probably are not going to like you when they meet you in person.
Wow. Why do you think is that?
I don't know. Like, I just think because, like, I feel like everybody is like, okay, for example, I watch people's YouTube channels and I was like a fan of them. And I'll meet them in person. They're nothing like their YouTube channel at all. It's like they play a character, but offline, there's somebody completely different. But for me, I'm the same person on and offline. Like, what's up? You know, I'm a real person. But these people, they just, on YouTube, they're liars. They cheat on their wives, whatever. Like, they all over the place. But for me, I'm just, like, real. Like, I'm the same person. I feel like people got a problem with that because I'm not like them. You got to understand, everybody in Hollywood, they're fake. They got this ego, whatever. So when they see that you're not like them, and you're a real person and you keep it 100 and you're real, they get scared. And they don't want to talk to you or anything. They want to put you as like an outcast. So yeah, they want to outcast you for being real. So the only time that you're accepted, like, I feel like in the Hollywood scene, is when you're fake. Because if you're fake, everybody else around you is fake. So you just like them. But if you're one of the real ones and you say, look, I'm the same person online that I am offline, and I keep it 100 and I'm real.
Right.
People don't like that in Hollywood. People like that are viewing me, like my followers like that, and people that meet me in person like that.
Do you have any fans that you connect with on a personal level that you speak to like every day or every other day?
Wait, what? Fans? I have a group chat with them. There's like 5 of us in the group chat.
Okay.
People are really hating on the live. I think, okay, I've never had this much hate on an Instagram live before, which is so crazy. Like, I'm literally on Instagram live right now, and there's massive hate comments because I feel like now people seem like I'm on the radio. I'm trying to push my music. People are hating because they don't want to see me get further. And I've had girls that I personally know that are also in the rap game. I'm not saying any names. and it's not the one that you think, but she also a hater. Man. I promise she's a hater.
We're not going to get into that
but
right now.
What I'm trying to say is,
I know what you're saying.
And then there's other ones, but I'm not going to say their names. But when they see that, so this girl, not the one that you know, a different girl used to follow me, but she unfollowed me on Instagram because she thought I wasn't going to get further.
Right.
So
But do you take that personal when
I
somebody
do take that
unfollows
as
you?
somebody personal. I'm like, I
When
will
somebody
never talk to
unfollows you?
I tell people, like, if you gonna follow me, like, you should, I'm dead to you. Like, never talk to me again.
But why though? It's just social
Because
media.
it's deeper than that. It's really deeper. Like, it's a personal thing. I know people are saying it's just social media. No, it's like, bro, if you don't follow me, that means that you don't like me. That means you don't like me. If I follow you and you don't follow back, you can automatically unfollow. I have the unfollow
See,
app.
I play it like this. When somebody follows me, I give them 24 hours to refollow. If they don't follow in 24 hours, it's like, all right, boom. But I mean, it's just social media though. So let's talk about some of the videos that you had to take down off your YouTube channel. The pranks. How did those come about?
So the pranks is, sorry, I'm like reading these.
She's deep into the comments right now. Very, very deep into the comments right now.
Deep. Okay. It's okay. You guys can hate on me in the comments. I really don't care. I don't know why you're watching me if you don't like me. So the pranks, I removed those because I was getting the most hate for that. People don't understand. Like, I gave the phones. So I would go and I would steal people's phones in public. And once we're done filming, I would say, yo, it's a prank. Here's your phone back. And it's all for the reaction. But people took it as I'm a thief. They didn't understand. I even put, yo, I like returned I put in the comments, yo, everybody that's pictured, I did return their phones. And there was even like one girl, she actually is the one that like made that video pop. And she said, yo, she returned my phone back. So when I was stealing people's phones for pranks and just doing like silly stuff, people took it too serious. And then there was like a police report made about me by somebody that we pranked, and it was just like, it got like illegal. So we're just like, we just stopped it because we don't want any evidence. I don't want to get locked up.
Has anyone ever put hands on you? Like tried to literally like
over a prank?
you?
No. Not over a prank. Okay. We did a prank yesterday at Walmart. Me and Esco, we walked around asking people in Walmart if they thought I was thick.
See, that's a harmless prank.
Yeah, but even with the phone, like, people knew it was a prank. Like, why would I randomly go and like steal somebody's phone? But I don't know. It's weird. I don't think
so. The prank side is over.
No, I think it's still alive. There was a prank yesterday. I mean, that's never gonna end. It's just like I'm just a very like, I like to have fun. Like, I don't really care about people think. Like,
full of energy, man. You came in here full of energy. I could tell.
I'm a good vibe. Here's the thing. I'm a whole vibe. These other girls are headaches. I'm a whole vibe. Period. Ask any guy. He'll tell you I'm a whole vibe.
Okay,
not any guy. The only one.
Jessy Taylor is here at New Era TV, iHeartRadio. So what's next? What's the next biggest accomplishment you want to make happen? What's next?
There's literally like so many people that are on this live that literally so when you want to delete somebody from the live, you put hide from live, and then they come back on their backup accounts, and then they come back on their friends' backup accounts.
Social media, man.
Bro, it's the same people. It's the same like 2 or 3 people. And it's like, I think the worst thing about being internet famous, or even just like famous in general, having people know you, is everything that you did in the past, anything that you did, any bad move. I don't care if you're 6 years old. I don't care if you're 10 years old, 15, whatever. Any bad move you ever made in your life can come to haunt you back and try to end your career. Or if, like, I always told my mom, I wish I was homeschooled so I would never have to meet anybody. So nobody could say, oh, I remember she did this in 7th grade, or I remember she did this in 10th grade, because all those people that say that, they have bad intentions. You'd be surprised.
Well, so do you have any stalkers?
100, yes. Yes,
oh,
of course. I have stalkers. I can name 4 right now off the top of my head. My old address was leaked. I had to move out of my apartment. Somebody tried to break in. I got robbed twice. Like, that's also why I moved out of LA.
Well, so
I kept getting robbed.
Out of all the stuff you have going on, how do you have time to really focus on the music then?
Because I moved to Tampa, so I have a lot of free time. Because when you're in LA, honestly, all I was doing in LA is worried about partying. So when I got to Tampa, I knew, yo, this is going to be a base for me. So that died. It's okay.
She's off the line.
I don't care. I don't want these. There's too many haters. I don't even want to see them. They just.
Oh my goodness.
So, hi vlog. What's up? Hey, radio listeners.
Jessy Taylor is here, man.
So wait, what was I saying?
You was talking about you moving to Tampa and it being a base.
Okay, so Tampa's my base, meaning that I got really cheap rent. Like, I have a really, really nice luxury place for super cheap, where I had a studio in LA for $3,000 a month in Beverly Hills. So go from a studio to living in like literally like a top floor, like really nice place for like $1,200 a month.
$3,000 a month in LA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
and
basically, I'm living I'm LA broke, but I'm Tampa rich. I'm really rich anywhere.
Cost of living is so high in LA right now.
Do you know why it went up? Like they said, like it went up like so much money. Like they raised the medical cards, all that stuff. That's what my friend told me. So.
Wow, man.
And just it's really crazy, like just what's happened. Like
social media can make you or break you. That's real talk, man.
Honestly, like there's the thing. In 6th grade, when I started my YouTube channel, I had like 100 subscribers, and I was putting out videos every day in 6th grade. And it got to a point where people started finding out I did YouTube, and I got embarrassed and I deleted my channel. And I think that's my biggest regret, because I don't think you can never care about what people think about you. Like, you're your own person.
Right.
Like, if somebody don't like you, okay, tell them to go away. Block them. Get away from them in person. Shut off your computer, like, whatever. Like, people are just, I think people naturally are jealous. Like, I'm not a hater. I'm not a jealous person. I could tell you not like that either. You really cool.
Nah, I'm humble, man. You know my motto is work hard, stay humble.
But you got to understand, like, a lot of these people that you meet in your life are going to be jealous of you. But then they're going to talk bad about you. They're going to say, oh, I remember when she did this, whatever. But then once you actually become bigger, they're going to turn around and they're going to say, oh, my God, I remember her. She was so nice. Oh, my God, that was my best friend. Bro, I never talked to you one day in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a girl, she came up to me at the mall. It's like 2 days ago. She said, oh, my God, Jessy, like, are you Jessy Taylor? I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, oh, my God, do you remember me? We went to high school together. I said, baby, I've never seen you a day in my life. My mom was right there. My mom felt so bad. We ran out of that nail salon.
So let me ask you this. Do you use the negatives and turn those into positives?
Well, I have a 6-month rule, and I don't think people, like, really get this. This is my first time ever talking about it, ever. A 6-month rule is I don't block any haters. If they're after 6 months of following me and they're still hating, I'll block them. So it's typically like when somebody somebody found me from Dr. Phil, maybe they don't like the way the TV show was set up. It's scripted. So they might say, you know what, this girl's crazy. Like, I don't like her. And then they go on my comments. They're like, yo, go to hell, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We hate you. But then after following me for a while, I might say, hey, guys, swipe up, go watch my new YouTube video. Or they might watch my Instagram stories a few times. They might see my feed. Like, I really like this girl. So everybody, I would say like 80% of people that found me didn't like me and then eventually became fans. So I give it 6 months, and if they're still hating after 6 months, I block them.
Well, how can you tell how many people? Because you have so many followers.
Well, because I read all the unread DMs. So I look at the dates. And typically it's 6 months. So the first couple, like maybe the first 1 or 2 months, people DM me and say, yo, I hate you. You're a disgrace to Arabs because, you know, I'm Arab. Or they'll just say crazy out of pocket stuff. Wow. But then like 3rd and 4th month, they'll be like, oh, you look good with that hair, you know? Or you look pretty today. And then after that, it's like, oh my God, I love you. I'm your biggest fan. So that's kind of how it works. People go from, I feel like most of the people that found me, they didn't like me right away. But after getting to know me, they felt like they really knew me as a person, because I keep it real. People say to me all the time, you go live with your fans on Instagram Live? Yes, because I love them. Like, they're my family. Like, without them, I wouldn't be anything. So normally it takes a hater to turn into a fan for 6 months. And if they're not a fan after that, I just block them and they got mental issues.
Wow. So what's next?
That's real.
So what's next for Jessy Taylor? What's next?
Music and just a lot of YouTube vlogs. I'm traveling a lot. Went to Miami, all that stuff. I got like 5-6 videos coming out. You know, this one's coming out right here.
Dope. I got a friend. I got a friend saying you shouldn't worry about the negative stuff because there's a lot of miserable people in the world because they see you succeeding. That's life. You got Hard Body Shot saying that's funny as hell. Gang, I would love to come by, and somebody said you sound Hollywood.
I sound Hollywood. I'm from South Florida.
Somebody wanted to know, are you coming to the studio to record a record while you're here?
Where? Alabama?
Yeah.
I'm here to, my flight is, I forget. It's like,
you fly out to tomorrow?
Out of Atlanta. Yeah, tomorrow. So I'm leaving tomorrow. So, I mean, what's up? If you in Birmingham, you want to record, you got me on some studio time free of charge. What's up?
She said free of charge, man. Jessy Taylor, New Era TV, iHeartRadio, 104.1 The Beat, man. Thank you for coming by, Jessy.
I love it. Thank you. And I love you guys so much. And I really appreciate everybody in Alabama, Memphis, wherever you are. that just took the time to like kind of listen to me, because like you gotta keep it 100. Like I'm the only one that keeps it real. These influencers, everybody else is just a show, and that's facts. You've interviewed people, you could say that. A lot of them are just shows. You know, I came in here the same person.
Trust me, I know. I've met some people.
I have a question for you before we end.
Okay.
Have you ever had people come in here and they rap and they're like, oh yeah, I do this, like I'm about that life or whatever, and then you meet them, they sweet.
I've met male artists that rap about it, but when you meet them, it's like dude,
they scared, right?
You can tell a lot about a man by the way they shake your hand. Mm-hmm. That's how I measure how a man really
What about
is.
this? Because I shake people's hands like that.
I mean, that's just my thing. Now with you, I mean, it was a hug. It was genuine.
Yeah, of course. Why? Wait, do people not do that when they come in here?
Yeah. Most definitely do that. But you ask if I can tell a lot about a person by the way they rap.
We out here. We in Birmingham, Alabama. We on 104.1 The Beat on iHeartRadio. Wherever you stay out here in the South. And I'm with DJ New Era. Work hard, stay humble.
Oh,
you already know what's going on.
She's saying my model, man. You know what it is, man. All right.
That one's gonna go on Instagram. That one's gonna go on Instagram. And thank you everybody that's been like watching this. I drove here from Atlanta. I've actually invested a lot of money into this. This money was very hard earned. Like, just think about it. Like the flight money and the rent-a-car money. This is probably from like people throwing ones at the strip club. So thank you guys so much.
Yo, tell them what time. Hold up. Tell them what time you showed up though. What time you got here?
I don't know what time on your time.
I
think
on
1,
time,
right?
Bro.
1.
She got here at 1. She didn't know.
Here at 1.
She didn't know it was a time zone difference. So.
Well, it's right now. I didn't know because it's like states right next to
We're gonna make it work though. You here? We're gonna make you work.
Like people are still listening. Like
we're gonna make you work, man. We're gonna make you work.
How many people are on now? Like the exact number.
Okay, I gotta get off live. I gotta get off right now.
Oh, you got to? Why?
I got to get off. Yo. I'm going to sign out.
Love you guys.
Another edition, man. New Era TV. Jessy Taylor, I want to thank you for coming by. Thank you for
having me.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Whew. Okay. That concludes this interview, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to it. Jessy Taylor is here.
Subscribe to my channel because it's going to be on my channel too. So subscribe. Smash that